Hello everybody, this is the Tuesday lesson. This is when we went on a walkabout around the building. Those of you that were gone on Tuesday, the 31st of August, you can print out this sheet that I'm pointing at, or make your own on a piece of notebook paper, and get credit for doing this after you watch this video. Okay, here's my really old school GPS, and I'm going to set it for the right page. I'm out here in front of the school, and the first place I'm going to stop is the front flagpole, which I'm going to call the south flagpole. There's actually two flagpoles at the high school, one on each side of the building. Okay, now if you look here on the display, it's telling me it's got a whole bunch of satellites found. That's how GPS works. It talks to different satellites, and I need to get to that page. So I'm going to get all of these numbers off this bottom display right here. Hopefully you can read that. Okay, now first things first, let me show you the sheet. Without dropping things. The high school is basically 3 rectangles. I didn't include the curved windows in front of the locker bay or the curved windows there in front of the tiger statue right here. Okay. F wing is where the best class in high school is, my room. Okay, so you didn't have to do this, but if you really want to know where my classroom is, it's probably about there. This would be the art room. This is my room. The bathrooms are back here. Okay, so here I am in front of the building, and I'm going to take the GPS right over to the base of the flagpole, and we're going to write down right here south flagpole. I know you can't see anything right now. I'm trying to write S flagpole. Okay. All right, now walking over to get the reading right there. Okay, can you see those numbers? I'm going to put the phone down now. It's 43 degrees north of the equator and 40.440 minutes north. Can you see that? Hard to read, and I have the sun glaring at me. Okay, now I got those right off the bottom left part of the display. Now the longitude, the distance from London, England, we're at 93 degrees west, and it's 21.092. Okay, hopefully you can see that. That's space number 1, south flagpole. There. Okay, now I'm going to hit pause. I'm going to walk over to the naked guy. All right. I don't know if I'm recording or not. Let's see. Am I recording? Looks like it. Yep. Okay. This is called the Thinker. This is a copy of a famous statue. The original is much larger. Okay. This is at the outdoor classroom by the pond at the high school. That's the flagpole where we just walked. Okay. Now I'm over here, and hopefully you can see this display. Look at the lower left. Okay. Right, Thinker. And it's 43 degrees again. 40.455. And the other number is 93 degrees west. 21.137. I'll let you see that. Thinker. Okay, there's that. Now notice, look at the trip we took from 1 to 2. We barely changed the latitude. We went maybe a couple of feet north of the flagpole, but we went quite like 200 feet west of the flagpole, because the number that changed the most was the longitude. If you look from there to there, that's the biggest change, those 2 boxes. All right, now the next place we're going to head is the far corner of the building up there is where the pool is. I'm gonna hit pause again. All right, I'm now at the northwest corner of the pool. Looking back over there, I just walked from where the thinker statue is. I'm here at the corner of the building. Spot number 3, right, northwest pool. NW pool. And the numbers will tell you that we basically went north, okay? 40.509, 40.509, and 93, okay, 21.093. Now I need you to notice something. See all the 43s on the latitude? They're all going to be 43. Unless you hopped in a vehicle and went to Owatonna, you just make it to 44. If you kept going to the Twin Cities, you'd make 45. But all of these numbers are going to start with 43. Okay? And all the longitudes are going to start with 93. If you wanted me to get to 94, I think I'd have to get you to Blue Earth or beyond Blue Earth before we get to the 94s. Okay? So, here's your northwest pool, and there's your numbers. 43 degrees, 40.509 minutes north, and longitude is 93 degrees, 21.093 west. Now, the next place we're headed is past that white trailer. Unfortunately, there's a bus parked right where I want to go, but I'll get really, really close to it and probably freak the bus driver out. I'm gonna hit pause. All right, I'm headed toward this bus in the very northwest corner of the high school parking lot. He's parked exactly where we stopped every hour when we did this. So I'll get really close. I'm gonna go to his back corner. There's a tennis match tonight. This is the Owatonna bus. I'm taping a YouTube lesson. You're right where I want to be, but don't move. All right. GPS. Yep, I can just I'll get to it now. Okay, so see the numbers? All right, here's what you write. Northwest lot. 43 degrees again, it's always 43. 40.578. And the other number, longitude number is 93 degrees, 21.093. All right, now I'll let you see that. Look at what it's telling you. Okay, so stop number 4, northwest lot, 43 degrees, 40.578. Notice the last number was 509. It tells you you went north because the number got bigger. We got farther away from the equator. The second number is 93 degrees west, 93 degrees, 21.093. Notice those stayed the same. That tells you I went straight north. I didn't go east or west from the northwest corner of the pool to the northwest corner of the parking lot. It was a straight walk. Okay, now let me call your attention to what's up at the top of the page. Okay, see that compass rose with north? Look what it says. If you head east from Albert Lea, from the Albert Lea High School, it's about 4,075 miles to London, England. That way, about 4,075 miles. Of course, you'd hit Lake Superior first, and then Lake Michigan, and then you'd hit, the northeast part of the U.S., and then you hit the Atlantic Ocean before you got to London, England. Okay, if you go look south from here, it says 3,111 miles to the equator. Of course, you'd hit the Gulf of Mexico first. Okay, so now I'm going to hit pause. I'm going to walk straight east, and I'll turn it back on in a minute. All right, right here at that spot is where we used to have the porta potty for the tennis court. I've walked, I don't know if you can see with the sun glare, you can see the bus maybe over there. I walked straight east. I'm now here at the corner of the parking lot, and we just called it the Not a Biffy. Biffy. I don't even know if you can see that. Not a Biffy. Okay, here are the numbers. Still 43, it's always 43. Then 40.578, because I walked straight east. I didn't go north or south. Okay, and the longitude is 93 again, 20.957. If you'll notice, look right here. We crossed back into the 20s. Okay, all the other numbers were in the 21s, but now we crossed into the 20s. Now I'm going to walk this way toward that lift to another corner of the parking lot. I'm going to hit pause. Okay, I'm now different corner of the parking lot. This foundation used to hold a guard shack that the construction class built, and the lady who used to watch the parking lot would be here in the wintertime, staying out of the cold. Everybody just called it the Love Shack. So here I'm at the corner of the Love Shack, and you're stop number 6. Am I right, Love Shack? It's a song. Look it up. Okay, Love Shack. 43 degrees, 40.534. And the other number is 93 again, of course. 20.950. I'll let you see that. Okay, Love Shack. Okay, now I'm going to take you to a dead guy. Hitting pause. Alright, here's the dead guy. It's fake. Nobody actually was killed here. This is the crosswalk that they worry about people running over somebody at the end of the day, leaving the commons headed for the parking lot to get to their car, and then somebody's parent who just picked them up isn't looking. Anyway, I call this the dead guy, number 7. Here's where we are. We walked from over there, the Love Shack, to here, and here are the numbers. 43 degrees, 40.494, 40.494 north, and 93 west with 21.006. Let you see that. Okay, now we're going to walk toward the commons by a billion, not really, dozens and dozens and dozens of monarch butterflies toward the north flagpole. Hitting pause. See all the butterflies? We plant these purple flowers so they have some fuel. Those poor little butterflies have to make it to Mexico before winter kills them. All right, here we are at the flagpole, the north flagpole. Step through the flowers. Okay, number 8, right, north flagpole. We're almost done. The dead guy's over there. Here we are here, and it's 43 degrees, 40.478, and 93, 21.023. Okay, hopefully you can see that. The last one. Now we're going to walk. I'm going to hit pause, but I'm going to walk down the sidewalk and around to the pool door. Hitting pause. Here I'm walking down the hill. Here's pool door, door number 3. This is the river of rocks. And this will be our last stop. Bounce, bounce, bounce. All right, door number 3. You can write pool door 2 if you want. Door number 3. 43 degrees, as it has always been. 40.501. And 93 degrees, as it's always been. 21.065. Okay, so let me repeat your instructions. Get those filled in, which means you watched the video, okay? And show me your filled out sheet and you'll get the points for doing this. It needs to be neat and complete. That's what I'm grading. If I can't read it, it's not good enough, okay? All right, see ya.